not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! Welcome to review an amazing, insane review for you, my dears, for my Goblin Nation. I have a review for you all to enjoy. I am the captain of this ship. I am your host, Twisted Goblin. And I'm here to review the Mandalorian. Oh, the Mandalorian. Oh my god, what a joy! I enjoyed the fuck out of this. You guys enjoyed it, right? All of you. You guys enjoyed it. Bill, you enjoyed it, right? Bill enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. We all enjoyed the hell out of this review. Because god diggity damn. Oh my god. I know it would be good, but I didn't see anybody going insane about the reviews. I didn't see anybody going freaking out kind of thing. I'm like, oh my god, this happened. I didn't see anybody do that, you know. So I was like, okay, maybe people are disappointed more. I would enjoy it either way because I'm a guy that enjoys a lot. I even enjoy the worst movies of Star Wars. I didn't like, oh my god. I'm not like, holy shit, this is great. I'm more like, it's fine. That's mostly my things about the prequels and about the kind of thing, the other stuff, kind of thing. But this one walked it out of the park. No. It runs it out of the park. It stormed out of the park. It was so fucking good. First episodes for a season. I was amazed how good this was. I want to be a Mandalorian even more than ever before. I love the Mandalorian. I'm a huge fan of the Mandalorian culture. The Mandalorian, everything about the Mandalorians. Awesome, insane, even before the series. But when the Mandalorian series starts, I was out of work. And now, watching this, it's even more. This is the way, man. This is the way Star Wars should go. This is the way! And after everything, oh my god. I never had an orgasm like this. Jesus Christ, this was good. I enjoyed a lot of it. So, you're like, okay, Mando, Twisted Goblin Mando, whatever you want to call yourself right now. What is it all about? What is this review? You gonna talk about the episodes? Well, my Goblin Nation, my kind of thing. I will talk about it. I will talk about this for you. Because in this episode, we got the Mandalorian trying to find out other Mandalorians. Because most Mandalorians died. So, and the armor says that he should get Baby Yoda to his kind. But he doesn't know his kind. But the Mandalorians have fighted the Jedi kind. So, he needs to find other Mandalorians to maybe kind of thing. So, that's what he does. He goes to this criminal and it's like, okay, I know not much about Mandalorians. He kind of trying to kill him. Doesn't work. Like, I want that armor, but... Okay, if you want the Mandalorian, if you really want to, there is a guy on Tatooine that's like, I've been to Tatooine! You know, right? I've been to Tatooine. There was no fucking other Mandalorian, or I would have known. I would have known if there were other Mandalorians, you know? I would have known if there were other Mandalorians. That's like, yeah, but there is this little town kind of thing. So... he goes back. He goes to Tatooine. He's like, fine. If there is kind of thing, I will not kill you. If there kind of thing, I will. So he's like, it's like he specifically say, I would not kill you. He didn't say, I would not let other stuff kill you, because that's exactly what happened. Other stuff killed him. Like he's seen worse. You know, he's seen worse. And so this Baby Yoda is gonna grow up. Jesus Christ. He's either gonna become a Mandalorian, or he's gonna become a very ruthless Jedi. I don't think he's gonna be bad because the Mandalorian is not bad. I feel like he's gonna be one of those Mandalorian kind of Jedi kind of thing, because you know he's been in the Mandalorian kind of culture, this kind of thing. Feels like he could be grow up as a Mandalorian, becoming a Jedi. I mean, he's just a child. It feels like, and he has been around the Mandalorian so long. Anyway, so unless the Jedi literally treat him kind of thing. So it also feels like we already know that Ahsoka on some point is gonna come. I feel like that Ahsoka is gonna be this season finale kind of thing of here is Ahsoka in the series, because that's where the Mandalorian is trying to search somebody of his own kind. Ahsoka is kind of an own kind, so it makes fucking sense, you know? Anyway, we're not talking about the end of the season yet. No, we're talking about now, right now, you know? So the Mandalorian, the Mando finds this character and finds this, gets back to Tatooine, finds an unfamiliar face from season 1, and she's like, oh, you're back. Oh, you got the cutie back. I was like, oh, he doesn't like droids. Droids don't do anything. He's like, they kind of, oh, now you like droids? Okay, lots of things have changed since the last one. You kind of thing. It's like, but that's all to do with that one droid, that kind of thing, that sacrificed himself, and his friend thinking as like droids. He's like, he's not too much hating on droids, but he just he doesn't like droids, he doesn't want droids a lot, but he doesn't hate them as much as he did before, because now a droid sacrificed himself, and the one that created them he had lots of respect for, reprogrammed him, like had lots of respect for, so he's like, I'm gonna trust this kind of a little bit, and I trust this woman as much as I trust him, so I'm like, you know what? Do your thing, even though those droids are very terrible at it, because it almost destroys the whole ship. So, the Mandalorian, you know, the Mandalorian, goes, finds it in Tatooine, also finds this, tries to find it. This woman is like, okay, before the war, before all kind of thing, this was a sediment, this was somewhere here it should be. He's like, but there is nothing there. Well, there should be something there. This was before the war, kind of thing. So go there. You will find some kind of thing. So he's like, you know what? All right. You still got us, Peter? All right, we go. All right, he's there. He lands there, goes in this kind of thing, and he's like, you know, I'm trying to find somebody like me, like with this. I was like, how does he look? Like me. But kind of thing. He's like, the only one I know is not real man. Is the sheriff. He's wearing it. So, and the sheriff comes just in, and he has the Boba Fett armor. But it looks like it's also painted up. It's kind of ruined. It has a lot of stuff going on. Why? Well, you know, remember what happens with Boba Fett? He kind of fell in the Sarlacc pit. And the Sarlacc pit doesn't like, you know, armor, so it spits armor out, like a kind of thing. And then, apparently, the armor got dragged by this sheriff. The sheriff of this little town has this armor now because he bought it from Java's. Because he's like, does this armor off, and we already know on this point that's not Boba Fett, kind of thing. Because he doesn't look like, he's more a cowboy, but it looks so... First, I'm like, doesn't look good. But without this helmet, it's like, not bad. And also have this kind of thing, you like the sheriff, they want to actually kill each other. They're like, he's like, I want to keep it. I need to keep it so I can keep my town safe. I want to keep my town safe, you know, from raiders, you know, I need to keep my town safe. Then, the Mandalorian's like, I cannot keep you having that armor. I cannot let you have that armor. That's the Mandalorian tradition. Not you have to earn. You cannot just take the armor. That's not how things work. You got this is Mandalorian armor. This is not like, oh, you made another kind of thing with this kind of thing. No. You actually get this. This is very much in a culture kind of thing that you cannot do. So he's like, I need to get it back. I was like, you're gonna do that in front of your child? It's like, he's seen worse, you know, he's seen worse. It doesn't matter, he's seen much worse. So he was like, okay then. But then an earthquake starts happening. They go both outside, sees this giant monstrosity coming into town, kind of thing, just going around, killing one of the beast kind of thing. Then the sheriff is like, you know what? We can work something out. We can work something out. So, what are they gonna work out? So, if the Mandalorian kills this giant creature because it's been a pain in the ass and it gets just swallow the whole town up if it wants to. It's like a really giant creature. It's amazing big, insanely big, very much like a monstrosity that you cannot just kill. And a monstrosity kind of thing is the one that's kind of thing. So the sheriff is like, you can have this armor, you can have Boba Fett's armor. I mean, they don't know it's Boba Fett, but we know it's Boba Fett's armor. Anyway, it's like in the comics, this also happens. Boba Fett's armor got thrown away, got that kind of thing. I don't know, sure it was Javas or Raiders that got it, but at some point, and that armor also got into somebody's hands. I think it was a warlord in that kind of scenario. I could be wrong, you know. I've been wrong before, you know, right? It's just reviews, just things from my thoughts around now, twisted, you know, kind of thing. It's just my thoughts right now. I could be a little bit wrong because it's been a while since I read that kind of thing in the comics. Anyway, so, or you know, in stories, other stuff kind of thing. Anyways, so those things happen. So it could be that it's from somewhere else, but in this version, in the Mandalorian, he got it from Javas after he tried to walk Raider. So its origin story of the sheriff was after the second Death Star exploded, everybody was happy. But also Raiders now is like, you know what? We can now go over those towns, the small mining town, and get it. You know, so they did. They tried to take over. The sheriff of that had to run. They run, kind of thing. He kept running. He had one thing from the Empire, from those Raiders that he stole and went. He walked for days and eventually found the Javas. The Javas get them to give them some drinks, and they wanted that gold for something. And they didn't care. They really wanted that gold. Then he saw the Boba Fett armor and he's like, you know what? For that armor, I want to give it to. So he got that armor, get back to his village, and able to get those raiders away with the Boba Fett armor. So only that armor is already way stronger than most kind of things. That armor give them that power to able to fight back, because the armor is strong enough so that shots cannot get penetrated. I mean, it's literally made. The armor is also made to able to have go up against Jedi, so it makes sense, you know. It makes definitely sense that he could do this kind of stuff with it. So he got killed, and able thanks to that armor, he kept the town safe, and that's why he is a little bit hard ass of wanna give it back. But this monster is way worse. This monster is way worse. It's kind of thing. So yeah. So that monster kind of thing. So now they are walking, well, actually speeding, and one half of the speeder of the kind of thing is another thing that this sheriff kind of got from kind of thing. It's this speeder kind of thing from a racing kind of thing. I think it's even, but I mean, reprogrammed, redone kind of thing of one of the race speeders that you see in episode 1 of Star Wars, you know. Where Anakin Skywalker's kind of thing was. Anakin had that kind of thing, one of them flied away, and this is kind of the one, or at least from one of those races kind of things. Anyway, so that thing, he reprogrammed it into a speeder, so now it's a speeder and it goes way faster than the Mandalorian speeder that he had. So like, hey, I want to get faster, going fast, speed this game, motherfucker! Anyway, they go to a little bit till they have to stop. Something happens, and there is where the other raiders come in. The sand people kind of coming in. The Tusken Raiders kind of thing, and the Tusken Raiders. So the Mandalorian can speak Tusken kind of thing. Does know what kind of thing. I think he learned it in season 1 kind of thing. I'm not sure, but. So he talks to them, he's kind of thing, like this is how they are raided, they're fishes, they're found thing, but right now they have the same problem. They want that monster gone too. They want that monster. Normally they give it something and keep sleeping for longer, but this time it doesn't do it anymore. So they need a big plan kind of thing. Normally they give it some food and it sleeps longer, but this guy is getting pissed off. This guy is kind of like, no way. And in this Sarlacc kind of thing. So yeah, this guy doesn't like has this whole kind of thing, and he sleeps in a Sarlacc pit. Like, you cannot sleep in a Sarlacc pit. Yes, if it's dead. Like, it died. The Sarlacc pit died, and that's where its kind of hole is now. And that also means maybe this is the same Sarlacc. We don't know. We kind of are just speculating. But the Sarlacc, maybe the Sarlacc pit is the one that actually Boba Fett came out of, and Boba Fett killed the whole kind of thing, or it died, it got destroyed, and that's how Boba Fett's armor kind of thing, and he got out. You don't know. But what we do know is that we needed to kill it. It doesn't work. They tried to plan it. They kind of tried to come in with the sheriff with the Tusken Raiders. They tried to kind of thing. Now it doesn't work unless the people of the sheriff come in. So with bombs, from rockets, they kind of team up, and the Raiders are willing. If they can keep the body, they will never raid this little town again. Of course, Tatooine is big, so they can still do the other stuff. And so they never gonna, so long nobody of that village will attack them, they will not attack them, kind of thing. So there is this peace kind of thing till the humans attack. What human kind of things are, humans are very much easy attacking, and Tuskens do keep their words kind of thing. But also these Tuskens that we now can introduce, how they kind of, this makes so much more to Anakin's way of killing, just murder everybody, because now we are like, okay, they're not all that kind of bad, they're not all that dark. Sure, they're a little bit fidgets, and sure, they're a little bit dark kind of things, but they're not all that kind of fidgets and all that kind of thing. While now Anakin killed them, just kind of thing. It's like killing other humans that did some bad stuff, but they're still humans kind of thing going on. So they got destroyed anyway. So now that makes that scene much darker, and now they team up with the village, the Tusken Raiders, to try to lure it out, and bombs inside of it kind of thing, trying to get because the weak point is his belly, so they have to kind of get it close enough to kind of, they try to lure it out, and it works for some point, but when it kind of tries to get in, it doesn't need to get in. It's better not to get in, so they kind of now more starts attacking them and getting them out. They get out. That monstrosity monster gets out of that thing, the long snake sand crawl thing, gets out of it, and it blows up, and everybody's like, yeah, we did it. And besides, you know, the sheriff and Mando, those two are like, do you think it's that? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that either. And it isn't that, because it disappears, gets from way above the mountain kind of thing, and starts blasting acid to everybody. Now everybody needs to run. Now Mando and the sheriff are like, okay, we need to go. So they do both their jetpack, go to that, trying to, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a cool moment. They're trying to get attention kind of thing, tries to shoot it. That doesn't work kind of thing. They're going back to down. Then Mando is like, you know, I gotta need the keep work with my keep the baby safe kind of thing. So he does what Solo did with Boba Fett, like bang on his jetpack, and he flies away. It's like, oh shit. And then Mando looks at the monster, gets its attention. Well, actually, first the sheriff keeps the attention. He's like, now what? Then he does the jetpack thing, and now he's coming for Mando. So Mando has that monster coming his way, and he has this Tusken ride stuff mount kind of thing. That he is like, with all those bombs on it, and he's like, oh, you're not gonna go kind of thing. So they get eaten alive kind of thing. Both of them get eaten alive. Everybody's silence. Everybody's like, what the hell just happened? Did he get just eaten? I'm like, I've seen this before in a dragon. I've seen this before in a kind of thing. He's trying to kill it from the inside. and he does. So when it comes out kind of thing, he goes out of it, but in this awesome ways, like that monster comes just out of it, electric kind of thing in his mouth kind of thing going on. Mando comes out of that mouth of that monster, and he is like, and now it blows up, bang, blows the whole stomach up kind of thing. And kills it. So Mando did this awesome, insane thing. This is like the first real monster he killed by himself, because he needed to get in there. I feel like Mando could have done this alone, but he didn't know this would end up being the plan, like a kind of thing. So he killed it. The Tusken Raiders get the corpse everywhere, and Mando gets the armor of Boba Fett back. Now that Mando goes like, okay, keep us safe, thank you, kind of thing. And keep your friends alive, and he goes try to find, but then you see in the distance then you pan out and see Mando leaving, and then you see another character, and this character is Boba Fett himself, actually Jango Fett, the actor that played Jango Fett, but he also has no hair, because, well, you could also when you're in Starlight Pit, some stuff falls off before the rest, and one of them is your hair. Apparently his hair falls off or something, kind of thing, and he is now there, kind of thing. I mean, you don't see Boba Fett that many times without him even at all. And the actor has no almost hair that played Jango Fett right now, so makes sense. He's a Scrooge, he's kind of thing. I don't like him that much without hair, but whatever. Kind of thing. But then you see I like leaving, so he's gonna go after his armor. He wants his armor back. Of course he wants his armor back, kind of thing. So now now Mando is kind of a target for Boba Fett, coming after him, wanting his armor back. Not sure they're gonna be friends or they're gonna be enemies. We don't know, kind of thing. That's pretty much it for the review. This was an Omega level. I'm gonna say Omega level insanely. I mean, it's up there. It's the best episode I ever seen. Kind of Mandalorian has been way better than any series I ever seen in my entire life. And this episode was really great. This gives me this spark of Star Wars that I want, the Star Wars love that I want inside of my heart. This is just so insanely fun to watch, insanely kind of thing. I cannot recommend this series enough. I mean, come on, this is amazing, insane. I love it, and it's so softly done. I thought it would be too much. We got Boba Fett coming, we got Ahsoka Tano coming, we got some other stuff I think was coming to this series that was gonna be kind of thing. From connecting to the other series, but the way this is done, the way kind of thing, if you're new, you have no idea, you just know it's from Mandalorian. If you're in the Star Wars, you know it's Boba Fett, but it's like this, you don't have to have seen it, kind of thing. You don't know that's Mandalorian kind of armor, you know, if you never seen any other, you know it's just from the Mandalorians, and it makes sense that he would, you just know that, and it's like kind of also a good jumping on point, I feel. Anyway, yeah, an Omega level thing. I cannot say how much I love this. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I mean, come on. I have no words how insanely good beginning this is for an episode. Insanely. That monstrosity, that kind of thing. Mando being this kind of powerful kind of thing. This kind of thing, he's really good. He's really insanely good with his jetpack kind of thing. That was an insane action scene. I cannot say how much I enjoyed this. I have no words for how much I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna end it now, because I'm only gonna spin in one way, like how much I enjoyed it, and I can have no words. It's gonna go round and round and round and round. We don't want that, we don't want that kind of thing. But I hope you enjoyed this review of the Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 1. I can, like I said, cannot recommend this any more than I can. It's the best thing coming out of Star Wars in general. There's nothing better in Star Wars universe than the Mandalorian. And that says a lot. Seeing I read the comics, I watch the movies, I watch the TV shows of the Clone Wars every season. I have seen everything that is for Star Wars and I still think this is the best coming out of it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.